Heidi ho there, weather fanatics. Weather Neil here. But it's not a weather alert update. So what could I be up to, you ask? Well, hold your horses. We're gonna be doing something different. We're gonna do a question and answer session with Weather Neil here live. I'm gonna open up some submitted questions by various fans around the world, and I will do my best to answer them to the best of my ability. So let's get to our first question, shall we? This should be fun. Alright, without any further ado, let's jump into our first question. Here we go, this should be a doozer. Dear Weather Neil, if you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume that you've done? From Jen in North Andover, Massachusetts. Well, Jen, people probably assume that Weather Neil is a genius, but I'm not. Sometimes I'm not the sharpest tool in the tool chest. You know what I'm saying? For example, let me tell you about this one story. True story, I tell you. And this is an answer to your question. So the story goes, I was driving home one day in the weather van when all of a sudden I got freaking rear-ended by some freaking jackalope behind me. So I pulled over, and I've gotten screwed before. So I figured I'm going to play it safe and call the cops. So the cops came and to fill out a report and stuff like that, when all of a sudden he says, hey dude, come over here. Did you know that your license is expired? I'm like, no. He's like, I'm not going to let you drive home. Matter of fact, I might take you in. And I'm like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. I'm like, I'm the one that got rear-ended, and I'm the one who's getting in trouble here. What the hell? So, Jen from North Andover, does that answer your question? What would my friends and family think if I got arrested? They'd think, oh God, what did the brainless weatherman get himself into this time? How did he get himself into trouble? I know, everywhere I go, trouble follows Weather Neil. Anyways, great question. It's funny. Ha 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 ha. Word. Okay, on to the next question. This question comes in from Kathy from Nashua, New Hampshire. And looks like she's submitted a few questions here. My request was just for one, but hey, some people have trouble following directions. I can't fault them for that. But let's get into it. Who is your favorite coworker? Really? You're asking Weather Neil who my favorite coworker is. You're all put me in therapy for crying out loud, so none of you. I'm my own entity. I do my own thing. You know what? Okay, let's move on to the next few questions of this thing here. Okay, continuing with this barrage of questions from Kathy from Nashua, New Hampshire. Here's the next one. Weather Neil, how does it feel to be the oldest at work? Yeah, I go by the old adage, age is just a number. I feel like I'm the youngest. Certainly the best looking. Easily the best looking at work. I mean, I look at my coworkers and I'm like, whoa, that is one homely group. Me, on the other hand, I got it all. I got the looks, I got the fashions, I got the muscles. Weather Neil's got it going on. Alright, let's go on to the next freaking question of this montage. Alright, okay, next question from Kathy in Nashua, New Hampshire. Weather Neil, do you really think that you're a good cook? Seriously? Am I a good cook? Let me clue you in on something. Weather Neil has many talents. Amongst predicting the best weather around, I am one hell of a cook. Some people say I am a master chef. Matter of fact, I know I'm a chef. I'm a master on that grill. I'm a master at the stove. All my recipes come out way better than anybody else. Trust me, you put me against anybody, the winner every time. Weather Neil cooks up the storm. Trust me. Okay, continuing on with the 500th question by Kathy from Nashua, New Hampshire. And I quote, I don't make this stuff up. Weather Neil, do you feel that your forecasts are accurate? Seriously? Have you been living in a cave the past few months? Because my weather forecasts are pinpoint. They're on cue every time. Sure, I make a couple of little errors here and there, but no big deal. I got so many resources. Have you seen the freaking emergency iPad mini? Wah, wah, wah. I predict those storms in my sleep. I wake up and everything is right on track. It's right as I predicted. So are my weather forecasts accurate? They sure are. Okay, weather fanatics, you'll all be relieved that this is the final question submitted by Kathy in Nashua, New Hampshire. Here we go. Weather Neil, who is your favorite family member? No, I am not going there. Who knows what will I'm written in and what I'm getting. I'm not gonna say who my favorite family member is. They're all my favorite. They're all equal. Alls I know is on the flip side, I'm everybody's favorite in the family. Everybody just loves to see me. When I'm around, I'm like a ray of sunshine. It's like, oh, unbelievable. Weather Neil's coming to visit. Oh, joy. Thanks for the questions, Kathy. Awesome. Me, Weather Neil, and my next fan that writes into me is Connor from Nashua, New Hampshire. He's also written me a gazillion questions, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick out 3 of these questions, answer them now, and I'll save the rest for the next time I do this question and answer thing. So don't worry, I will get to all these, but I'm gonna do my top 3 right now, if you don't mind. Okay, let's get to the first question by Connor. He's got some doozies here, believe me. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, let's get into the first question by Connor from Nashua. It reads, Weather Neil, what's your favorite season? I don't like fall, I don't like spring, and I don't like winter. To me, there's only one season. I like summer. I like to go to the beach, sit under an umbrella, put my shorts and t-shirts on, put my bathing suits on, flex the little muscles, you know what I'm saying? I don't like cold. Never been a fan. Weather Neil's not a fan of the cold seasons. I like summer. Summer. Alright. The second question I chose from Connor from Nashua is, Weather Neil, get this. When are you going to upgrade your iPad mini? What is wrong with my iPad mini? Weather Neil uses the best of equipment. I got my iPad mini, my emergency iPad mini, does an amazing job. I have an amazing weather alert beacon, and I have the best sound effects. So, I don't plan to get rid of my iPad mini anytime soon. I mean, if it should break, then fine. Maybe I'll upgrade. But for now, I think I'm doing okay. But thanks for the concern. My next question from Connor is, which cat do you like better, Benny or Bob? I don't know Benny or Bob, so I wouldn't have an opinion either way. But I can tell you this. I like dogs way better than cats. I mean, cats are okay. They sit on the windowsill, but they don't pay any attention to you. I like my weather dog, Weather Murphy. She's so cool. She likes to chase cats and bark at squirrels and do all kinds of fun things. So yeah, I don't know Benny or Bob. I'm sure they're great cats, but Weather Neil, he's a fan of dogs. Thanks for the questions, Connor. They were cool. Word. Okay, my next set of questions comes from a fan also from Nashua. Wow, I got a lot of fans in Nashua, New Hampshire. Her name is Olivia, and she also has a bunch of questions. So I'm going to pick out 3, answer those to the best of my ability, and I'll save the rest for another time. Her first question is, Weather Neil, what is your favorite holiday? Well, it's funny. I don't like winter, but I love Christmas because I love receiving gifts. I always say it's better to get gifts than to give gifts. I don't know. I like getting gifts. The more gifts, the better. That's just me. So, yeah. Okay. My next question from Olivia from Nashua is, Weather Neil, and I quote, what will you do when you hit 10,000 subscribers? Are you serious? If I get 10,000 subscribers, the first question I'm going to ask, do you have the wrong channel? But anyways, if I get 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to retire from the weather business, fly across the country, and go retire somewhere on some desolate island and lounge the rest of my life. But anyways, if I reach 10,000 subscribers, that would be flipping awesome. Okay, Olivia from Nashua's final question for the night is, Weather Neil, how did you come up with the name Weather Neil? Well, anyways, it kind of came on by accident. You know, it'd be snowing outside and raining or doing whatever. And before I started all this, people would text me and they would say, hey, Weather Neil, what's happening? Why is it snowing? Why is it raining so much? You should do a weather report. And I'm like, ding. I'm like, there we go. And that's how I came up with Weather Neil. Thanks for the questions. They're pretty cool. Keep them up. Word. Okay, on to our next question. This fan comes from Townsend, Massachusetts, and his name is John. And his question, get this, to Weather Neil. I don't make this stuff up. Trust me. I read this. Weather Neil, do you think it can actually rain cats and dogs? Really? I've always wondered if this was possible. Okay. Let's get into this. I'll answer this as best I can. Okay. Do I think it's ever rained cats and dogs? No. It's never rained cats and dogs, ever. It's never happened, at least to my knowledge. But what has happened is we've had tornadoes and water spouts that have actually picked up fish and frogs and carried them miles away, and then all of a sudden in a different town, it would start raining freaking fish and frogs. No word of a lie. This is a phenomenon that happens around the world. But as far as raining animals, there's been stories out there, but scientists are quick to shoot that one down. So, I'm on their side. I don't think it's raining like freaking animals. Maybe fish and frogs, but not cats and dogs. Now, John, I have to admit, I did hear a story one time of rabbits being sucked out of their rabbit holes and being flung like Evel Knievel over to another town. and the people were looking up, and all of a sudden it started raining freaking rabbits. Now, do I know that to be true? No, I don't like to hop to conclusions. Get it? Hop? Ha ha ha. Anyways, I made joke. So anyways, is it possible for small animals? Sure. Water spouts and tornadoes. But cats and dogs, no. No. I never seen it. I hope I never do. That would really freak Weather Neil out. Thanks for the question. Probably end up with nightmares. Okay, this is the final question of the night. Hello, Weather Neil. I was hoping you could tell me the difference between a cumulus cloud and a cumulus nimbus cloud. I look forward to your answer. Sincerely, Mr. Holden Meyer Johnson Jr.